guys, so a bitch is back. I decided to do this look for you guys because my last tutorial basically was like a get ready with me, and I didn't really show anything about makeup, but this is the look. I got inspired. Yeah, so I'm rocking this blunt bob, and basically it's just a straight blunt cut bob, and it's like a lavender color. So yeah, that's that. And look at this highlight. Like, can we just pause? Nah. Okay, but anyway, thank you guys for watching my videos. Please like this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel, and toodles. So the next thing I'm gonna do is prime my crazy ass eyebrows, because the bitches be laying everywhere, and as you can see, I don't have a lot of eyebrow hair, so I do like to kind of, yeah. So I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Duo Power in the powder in the the auburn shade, and I just like lightly fill it in because today I wanted to go for more of a natural eyebrow. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to achieve, and I slowed it down so you guys can see like how slow I do it, and then I kind of sped it back up. And I don't really do this part neatly because I feel like the concealer is gonna conceal everything up later, so don't really focus on getting this part like crazy neat, because unless you don't have time to do concealer or you're just not that type of concealer girl. So yeah, I'm just darkening up the tail of the brow, and yeah, that's what happens, that bullshit. So anyway, we're gonna fix that later. So you just want to make sure a lot of the product is focused on the tail of the brow, and then we're gonna start to clean them up with the MAC Pro Long concealers. And so like I said, we took a flat brush, and this one is from Morphe. I don't know which brush this is. I bought it as a single in Ricky's, and I'm just using it with my MAC Pro Longwear concealer and going right up against those hairs, but not really covering the hair. You don't want to cover the hair, but you want to make sure your eyebrows are groomed. And then I'm gonna take a buffing brush. This one is from It Cosmetics, and you just want to buff out all of that concealer, especially if you're using a lighter shade. So I'm going to be using bright colors on my eye today, so I did want to use something bright. But if you're on an everyday basis, then you can use something that's like literally your skin tone and still get the same look. And then I just go on the top and do the same steps. So you want to just go against your eyebrows. Follow the real shape of your eyebrows, ladies. Like, if you want to tweak it a little bit, go ahead, but like to even them out. But honestly, eyebrows are sisters. They're not identical twins. They're not nothing. They're just sisters. So, and they're sisters that don't really like each other, so we have to work with that. Like, at the end of the day, like, you know, just buff that concealer out good, and you'll be all right. Like, just make sure you get that concealer buffed out, girl, because you don't want all that. So I'm just gonna go in with my concealer and just start mapping out where I want to do my cut crease. And well, not really do my cut crease here. I'm just putting this all over the lid just to make sure that we have an even layer and the darkness from the lid is not showing, because yeah, you just want an even canvas to begin with, and then that'll give you the best results at the end, and that's what we want. Duh. Okay, so just tap and blend that eyeshadow in. Blend that concealer in, and make sure it's just evenly covered. Really take your time doing this, ladies, because if you don't, it just, a patchy base will give you patchy eyeshadow. So now I'm gonna go in with my pink fluffy brush this is from the Sonia Kashuk collection from Target. And basically I'm just taking my burnt orange from my MAC palette, and I'm just basically putting that into the crease and blending it out with a fluffy brush using light strokes, back and forth motions. And you want to just blend that shit to the death of you. Like, keep blending and blending and blending. And then I go to the other eye and I'm doing the same thing, just building up the intensity in the eyeshadow while blending. And then sometimes my arms get tired, so then I do this. Okay, so back to the regular programming. So we're gonna go in with our deeper tone to deepen up that crease color, and we want to just take a second to admire. Oh my god, like, just look at that lace frontal though. Anyway, yeah, deepen up that crease, girl. Get that crease shaped out. And I sped this footage up because I wanted you guys to kind of see a quicker video of me do this. If you want a detailed tutorial on how to blend eyeshadow, or if you're having problems with your eye shape or need tips, I'm the girl to go to and ask. So comment down below or inbox me, whatever, and hashtag me on Instagram, makeup artist Breed, so I can see all of your creations. And follow me on Instagram, of course. So now I'm just gonna go in with the nylon and highlight my brow bone. You want to highlight your brow bone because when you turn your head, you want to be able to like blind a bitch, like, or like stab a bitch real quick. So you want to just do a highlighter on your on the highest point of your eyebrow, and that's it. Like, then you want to go and blend that shit out because you don't want it to look like fucking stars is like staring down at you. You want it to look nice. So yeah, I'm just gonna take like this deeper shade and really go in and deepen that shit up. Like, you want it to go deep. Deep is better, okay? Deep is better. No, but seriously, blend it out and go in with something deeper. As you can see, I took a pencil brush. This is from my Zoeva kit, and I love this brush. It gets right into that little nook where it's usually hard to pack on product, but this brush was like perfect for that. So I'm doing that, packing that color on, and then blending it out into the other colors. You want to pack it on and blend it out, pack it on and blend it out. That's my technique. So now we're going to clean up for that cut crease, and I like to use my concealer to do this because I don't know, it just works for me. You want to make sure that your eyelid is tight and you get a tight straight line. You can overdraw your cut crease if you want. I kind of wanted like a medium cut crease. I wasn't trying to go for anything like kind of super crazy, so I kind of followed my natural shape but just heightened it a little bit. Now I'm gonna put some yellow on my eyelid. This is MAC's Chrome Yellow eyeshadow, and this is a single that I put into my palette. And I don't know, like, this eyeshadow is iffy. It's basically like, it's chalky as fuck, but it's pigmented as fuck, but it doesn't lay right with certain bases. So you kind of gotta play with it, and you'll see where I made my mistake and I like let it get chalky. But whatever, it's cool. Like, things happen and shit happens, so we're not gonna trip. We're gonna just try to work with it and make it work. So, you know, even I make mistakes and it doesn't matter. Like, makeup is mistakes, like, whatever. But yeah, so I did the other eye, and now I'm gonna go in with something darker just to really go in and kind of sound like, see how it looks patchy right there. Like, you guys can see it. So that's where I was talking about. Like, I just didn't like that, but whatever. I just went in with something dark, and this is, I believe, dark brown from MAC, and I'll leave everything below because I'm probably not even saying the right names of them. So you want to just start to make sure everything is blended. All 3, 4, or 5 of those colors that I used are blended together, and they look like they met each other 5,000 years ago and they know each other for a long time. So that's what you want. You want them to be blended. Okay, so this is the lashes that I'm gonna be using. These are just regular wispy lashes that I picked up from, I think, Marshall's. And now I'm gonna just start my foundation, and here's me being super clumsy. and my whole freaking phone setup dropped. So anyway, I'm gonna go in with a tweezer and put on my lashes real quick, and I like to pinch them with my finger after they've kind of like dried down. And then I did the other eye. You want to just make sure the lashes are closest to your real lashes. So I take my micellar water from Garnier Fructis, and this is the matte formula. I love this stuff. It just preps my skin before foundation or moisturizer, because you don't want to have like excess oil before you do your makeup, and then you want to go back in and moisturize your skin, because if you don't, then the oil will overproduce and then you'll be a grease ball and look like you came out of a chicken pan. So you don't want to do that. So this is the L'Oreal True Match in N7 and N8, and I just mix it. I've already primed, and then I'm just painting it down my neck, because you don't want to miss your neck, ladies. You want to get up your forehead, your cheeks. I just kind of paint it everywhere, and then what you want to do is just go in and get it everywhere first, and then buff it in. Like, you don't have to really buff it in with this. I think I'm gonna switch up and take a beauty blender, because with the liquid it just works better. As you can see, it just took down some of that powder and just made me look a little bit more flawless. So I'm going in for a little bit more coverage, because my skin is bugging right now. I got a pimple. So yeah, I'm just pouncing the sponge all over, and you want to hit up everywhere, like your forehead, everything, girl. Under your eye, just try not to put a lot under your eye, because we are going to use concealer. These are my Shape Tape concealers from Tarte in Tan, Sand, and Deep, and I love this. These are the best concealers in life. If you're oily, oh my god, full coverage, bomb, like heaven. So anyway, and yes, this was not sponsored. I purchased those out of my pocket. I just think they're really good. So yeah, I just had to take the clean side of my beauty blender, and I'm blending that. Here's my freaking nephew bothering me during my video, and yeah, I'm trying to get him out of there. So I'm just pouncing that everywhere, and then that's that. You want to just get up underneath your eyes, look up, and then you want to just keep blending, or keep swimming, and then blend, yada yada yada, bong bong bong. Okay, so now after you have that blended, I typically use powder to set, and I like to bake my under eye with the Sachca buttercup powder. This is holy grail, okay? Holy fucking grail. You have to have this fucking powder in your life if you are my skin tone or similar or deeper. So this is just my NW50 MAC Studio Fix powder, and I'm going to use this to set my face with a stippling brush from, no, this is a powder brush from Elf. This video is a little old. I have now a beautiful Zoeva brush set that is beautiful, and if you watch my previous video you will see them. And yeah, so I'm just gonna use my ebony bronzer from CoverGirl Queen Collection to just go in and contour and snatch my cheeks, because I have a fat face. So you want to just go in and snatch those cheeks in, girl. Suck those cheeks in and put the powder where your cheekbone goes in, because you want to do that, okay? And then you want to go in your hairline, okay? You want to fuck that shit up sometime. Like, just fuck it all up. Yeah, we're gonna fix that later though. It's okay. So yeah, after you fucked up your hairline, bam, we're gonna go tap in the rest of that powder, because we don't want to swipe it off, because then you might look patchy, and then that's not cute. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna just pat it in nicely, ladies. Pat that shit in, pat it in, and you'll be good. So now we have a nice, smooth, baked, dry looking face, and this is what we want. We want our face to look fucking dry right now, because you know why? That's gonna tell us that, look, we're gonna last all day if we're oily, because we look dry as fuck right now. So that means later. Oh, not to mention Holy Grail blush, Bellissimo Bronze from Milani Cosmetics. This goes for everybody. This is kind of like that NARS Orgasm blush where it goes with everybody. This blush goes with everyone, I swear. So I just like to apply that, and this brush is like literally falling apart on my cheek. This is an old Sonia Kashuk brush that is a part of their like main collection that I had for like 4 years literally, and I like it because it applies my blush very soft, because I am very weary when it comes to blush. So yeah, that's what happens. But yeah, you just want to put that on top of your contour kind of and blend it, so then we have that nice, and give your cheeks some color, a little wash of color. Yeah, so I'm just stippling that in, and then I believe at this point we're gonna get ready to, oh, and then we have a visitor. Here's my daughter, and you guys will get to meet her in another video, but yeah, she just came in to ask me something. So yeah, back to the program, girls. The next step is highlighter. Yes, so I'm gonna take my Real Techniques fan brush and my lit highlighter from Urban Decay Cosmetics, and I'm going to put this on the high points of my cheekbone, and I'm going to highlight the shit out of my cheekbone and my chin, and I'm gonna hit up that mustache area, the Cupid's bow. Make sure you don't have any hair there, ladies, because it will not look cute at all if you have hair there. So yeah, get your shit waxed or threaded or whatever the fuck you prefer. Yeah, and then I'm gonna just go in with some highlight on my forehead, so it could look like I'm fucking sweating bullets on my forehead, but it's okay because that's cute. That's what we do nowadays. So yeah, and then I'm gonna go in and start to contour. For some reason I picked up this weird fluffy brush. I usually use, I mean, you could use a fluffy brush to contour your nose, but I picked up this brush to taper in the sides of my nose from my eyebrow area, because I want to snatch it. And as you can see, you want to cheat the lines. You don't want to go on the real side of your nose. You want to go on the, like, the closest side to your nose. So you want your nose to look slimmer, not wider. And then you want to put that highlight on the tip of your nose so that it looks more lifted. And then when you put it on the bridge of your nose, it'll make that part look more lifted, as you can see. And I will go back in and start to blend that. And then you want to make sure it's on your Cupid's bow / mustache area. And then, you know, blend it out if it got too crazy. Make sure everything is blended, ladies. Take that time. Start feeling yourself, and, you know, think about what lipstick you want to put on. And then we're going to start to line our lips. And I'm using MAC Chestnut Lip Liner. And I love this lip liner to death. You want to overline your lips ridiculously, because, you know,
So I'm about to do my lippy. This lip is really cute, but it's so matte and I don't like it. It's too matte. But I like the color, so we'll see how this goes.
Okay, so clearly I thought you guys needed some slow-mos real quick of me brushing my hair. And Okay, so I'm taking my MAC Fix Plus and I'm definitely gonna drench my face, bitches, because you want to drench your face because you don't want to look like a powdery hoe, okay? You don't want to look like that out on the streets. So you want to make sure you drench your face real good and make sure that you let it dry good. Like, you want to find something to fan your face with. And then I like to kind of layer up sprays, so I'll do like a hydrating spray and then I'll do like a setting spray, like that one that will hold my makeup on, because I am oily. But if you're dry, you can probably just get away with that, but for me, I just like to do that process. So then I just go in again with some more spray, and then I think I'm probably gonna take one more spray. But yeah, after that dries down a little bit, you want to go in with your highlighter and begin to highlight the shit out of your cheekbones and the highest points of your face. And I'm putting on my earring right here. These are like $3.99 from the beauty supply store, but I'm flousing thinking they're like, I don't know, Cardi B status. So yeah, you want to just, get your life together. Use your wig pamphlet, your wig paper to fan your face evenly, because you're popping and you don't need all that. So yeah, I'm applying my highlight. Look at that. That's why I like to wait when my face is like almost dry but not dry, because look at that brow bone, man. Look at that cheekbone, man. Like, give me some freaking credit. And nah, I'm just playing. But yeah, so you want to highlight your chin, your mustache, upper lip area. If you have hair there, don't do that. But yeah, cheekbone, don't pay attention to my pimple, whatever. But yeah, you want to hit your cupid's bow where your lips are, and then your nose, the bridge of your nose, in the center, and your forehead, and then you're good to go. Like, I'd give myself another spray just to final seal everything in. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video and you love my videos, and like and subscribe. And I love you guys, and mwah, have a good day, and be beautiful, and you are the best, and you can achieve anything you want. And do this look and hashtag me, bitches.